Good morning, YouTube. Currently 3:15 a.m. Just woke up, 4 hours. It's time to get my coffee in and just go on a photo shoot and just crush the day.
I'm on my own, broken alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around.
So in this video, I want to talk about the struggle that I've encountered while building multi-million dollars companies. So at the base, I was a fitness model. I decided to invest my money into businesses, and now this is what I'm doing full-time. As I said, the goal of this video is to give you my struggle and what I'm doing to battle them. But first off, I think I need to tell you a little bit more the story behind everything and who I am, and a little bit like the big line of what I've created over the last 7 years. So here we go. If it's the first time on the channel, my name is Marc. I'm from Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So this is why I have a weird accent. But basically the way it started is just I was in school and I wasn't training to get in shape or anything. I was training to be strong. I just wanted to be able to arrest anyone because I was in police academy. I was training, got in shape, people were asking me advice, and my background before going to police academy is I did pure science in school because I wanted to become a doctor. Yeah, I changed a lot like the career in the beginning because I was searching myself. I think as pretty much anyone does. But so I went to police academy, started to train, get in shape, people asking me advice, I had my background in biology, chemistry, and all that type of stuff, started giving advice, started to really seek a lot of information about fitness because I was falling in love about training. I started to train at 20 and started to get amazing results, started to get super in shape, and I just wanted to help people. So I started a website for free, gave all my advice on it, got after a while I just looked at the stats and I had 1 million hit per month on my website and was like, oh my god, that was back in 2011, so it was kind of a big deal for me. And I finished by creating my first training program that was $5 because I didn't know if I was able to sell it and I didn't know if people were like interested in it. So I put $5, created a PayPal button, people started buying it. I was sending the personal training program by email manually and just emailing people like, this is your program, this is the instruction, I created this and this, and then I've seen the potential, and that potential for me was a big deal. I was like, oh my god, there's something to do here. Like, people enjoy it, people get results, people just love it. So what I did next is I decided to better my program, and it ended up that the first year I made over $60,000 from my dad's house. I was just in my room downstairs. Oh my god, this is crazy. I'm 20 years old. I didn't even tell my parents that I was making that money because I was like, oh my god, what is that, you know? It's the first time in my life that I make so much. And then I decided to double down and just better the website and just invest my time a lot more into creating videos and bettering the service that I was offering to people. Next year, the first 3 months of the year, I made $90,000 in profit. And I was in school. I was in my class and was like, what the fuck am I doing here? You know, I should be working on that because, not for the money, just because that value in terms of money, it's the number of people I was helping, you know, and I just wanted to reinvest everything to make sure that I create the best experience and that I can inspire more and more people, because people were sending me like crazy testimonials like, you changed my life, man, it's crazy. After 2 years, I made $450,000 in profit. So that was a big deal for me. I took a year off at school and I'm able to travel the world, got some sponsors, I got millions of people to follow me online. I'm not even realizing what is happening, you know. I just take everything that I make and then I just reinvest it, and I just try to better everything I create because I can see that I have an impact, and that's just my goal. What's next, you know? Do I have the impact that I want to have on the world, you know? Is that it? This is not it. I want to create something magical. I want to create an experience for people. This is what I enjoy. I enjoy seeing people consume, use, and just enjoy what I create. These businesses have the same purpose, is to inspire people to become more, to always push the boundaries and just follow the instinct and just live, you know, because so many people are just here, you know, and just do what they are supposed to do, and they are just doing something that they don't enjoy. I do work on these businesses 15 hours a day. It's what I truly enjoy doing, you know? And the goal of the video is not to talk about the different businesses or even what we are doing, but The core thing here is that for me, it's not about the money. For me, it's about the resources that we can use to create better and more meaningful content and create good quality product that people can enjoy, and that we can help them with what we create do what they want to do in life. So that's the goal of the businesses. One of the things that I always ask myself is what I'm about to do or create something that will help the world to become a better place? If the answer is no, I don't do it. I don't invest my time or resources into that. With all of that, with all the businesses that we created over the year, because I'm not alone anymore. There's a lot of things that's coming with it, and those things, it's a lot of work, a lot of hours, and my time, as I said, it's 15 hours of working on those, and I enjoy it. It's not, I'm not making this video to complain or anything. I'm blessed to do what I do. I'm blessed to have the opportunity to create what I create, and I'm blessed to have this platform to share with you guys everything that I learned, because I see my videos as something, it's like my log, it's like my life journal of what I do, and I think it's the way that I can help the future generation understand what I'm going through, so they can learn from it, not make the same mistake, and just save time, because at the end of the day, our experience is to help the next people to save time and become better than we were. I think, well, that's my goal. Usually when I start a video, I just have like a big idea, but this video I wanted to have a message behind it, and I think the core message of that is like, how can you stay in shape and being an elite athlete, which I am, and run businesses and have a crazy schedule, travel a lot, and still enjoy it and progress as well. Because a lot of people see the gym as being something that or training be something that you should put behind everything, and you should put your work first, which can be logical, but at the same time, it's kind of not the right way to do it. So as I was saying, my struggle number one is to be in peak condition all year long. It's really hard with a busy schedule. Struggle number two, travels. I enjoy so much traveling, but in terms of like staying in shape and being able to pack on muscle and keep my physique for next contract and endorsement deal and all that type of stuff, it's a struggle because I don't have access to the entire food that I need sometimes, like just to stay in shape, and like my meals and stuff. Sometimes I'm leaving for like 3 weeks, and I don't have time when I'm there to go to the gym and stuff, because I want to explore, I want to see everything that I can from this country. I want to be immersed in it, so the gym is not the priority while I'm there. So that's one of the struggles too. Struggle number three, we have just so little time. It's hard to bring everything in one day, just to do everything that you want to do. It's just so hard. As I was just saying, time, but there's another dimension to time. You can lose track of it. When you love so much what you do, you lose track of time. And it made me forget about training, made me forget about eating, and just focus in everything that I do at this exact moment. Which is a good thing, but also a bad thing, because I know that training for me and eating well is a big part of my will of success. So I need to give time to this part, because I will fall off if not. So yeah, that's another thing. The thing is, when you have 7 million people and plus, and you reach millions and millions of people every day, you can put a certain pressure on yourself that you need to deliver, And sometimes when you pay too much attention to what is happening, the external pressure on you, you lose sight of who you truly are. You lose sight of your core values, You lose sight of what you need to do right now to go to the next level. That can be a struggle sometimes to battle that, like I should do that because people demand that, or should I focus on becoming a better person? So that's a struggle, to be able to cut the noise, you know, of everything around you, to really be in your zone, because that's what brought you where you are right now. So one of the things I try to focus on to battle the first struggle, or those struggle, is first I need energy, mental energy, physical energy, and I need longevity, because if I don't have the longevity to keep going every day and have like a good energy the entire day, and also my entire life up till I'm like 60, 80 and 90, I won't be able to achieve my big picture, you know, my big dream and where I aspire to be. So that's why I focus on a diet that it's maybe not as common as most people. Have a high ratio of protein, between 230 to 260 grams of protein a day, including my post-workout shake, so it's not so much. Why I focus so much on protein is because I create more muscle protein synthesis, and it helps me to maintain the muscle mass that I have, help me to build and recover faster, because protein is the key component to get more in shape and work on staying, you know, young and recovering everything. And then I set up my fat, because fat is a long-lasting energy. Sorry guys. Long-lasting energy that give you energy your entire day, and help you with your mood, help you with your brain. And then after that, I just set up my carbs for the rest of calories. So I don't talk about carbs first, because carbs for me, if I have too much, I'm lethargic, so it's not good for my long-lasting energy. And if I have too little, it's hard to function. So I just leave everything in carbs at the end when I schedule my protein and fat.
Marc, Fitt!
Matthew Smith.
Where'd you come from?
It's a secret. Tips about time. There's so little time in a day, and sometimes I'm just like, oh my god, I need to do so many things. And when you just leave everything in your head and just create tasks in your head and a list of tasks, it's a struggle. It overwhelms you. You're just like, oh my god, I don't have enough time. So what I do, I write everything down on a sheet of paper, and I prioritize things. I use the 20-80 rule. So there's only the 20% of thing that I should focus on will bring 80% of the results. So that's what I use. So I scrap a lot of things, and it's just writing things down, and it's so easy, but we don't use it anymore. We think that putting it like in your cell phone will help us, but there's something powerful about writing things down and making sure that you do the thing that matters to bring you to the next level or accomplish something. So yeah.
Boom. Killed it. So I'm out of here,
simple.
but they'll see you at home.
I'm going home. I'll see you there, and I'll keep going. Because you're still here, I still have one tip. I was talking about time, you know, that it's hard to sometimes, like, you just forget about time. You're just like so excited about something that you're just focused on that, and you forget about taking care of like your health, like eating, go to train, and take time for yourself. So one of the things that I do every day is I use a timer or focus session. So I use a timer between 42 minutes and 60 minutes. Then after that, I have a pause of like 15 to 18 minutes, and then I restart another focus session. And during an entire day, I will have 7 sessions of intense focus without any distraction. No cell phone, no social media, nothing, just the task ahead. A task that is important in that day to achieve my goal. So that's another tip. Now we'll go eat. As I told you before, real food only, good food, a lot of water, so doing it. And right now I want to talk about the pressure that you can put on yourself. You know, sometimes there's so much noise against you, there's so many things that is happening, there's so many people asking you for things, but at the end of the day, it's you versus you. You're only as good as you know. And it's important to invest time in yourself to learn and be more, because if you don't do that, then you cannot add more things on the table. You cannot bring new perspective, you cannot bring new ways of thinking. You cannot go to the next level if you're always doing the same thing. You will always get the same thing, and it's so true. And as I said, you're only as good as you know. So one of the things that I do, even though I'm super busy, is I will listen to podcasts to hear different thoughts, and it can be on different topics that interest me or that I'm not really attracted to, that I will listen to and will give me new perspective about things that I'm doing, and will give me new ideas, even though it's not a related topic. Another thing that I do is audiobook. I have a membership on audible.com. I get 3 books every month, and my goal is to read 50 books a year. Listen. So when I'm going to the office, I'm listening to that. So I have 12 to 15 minutes to get to the office, so this is knowledge time. Also, when I'm getting back from the office, I will also listen to a book. So there's 30 minutes in a day. It's like reading pages, I save time instead of wasting my time in the car. It's pointless to listen to the same song over and over again. If you already listen to the song, you don't learn more in the song. For sure, sometimes it's good to remove some pressure and just enjoy and give you a certain vibe while listening to music. I'm a big believer in music and the power of music, but most of the time I'll try to focus on getting some new knowledge or something new that can help me think differently. And last but not least, the final tip is I try to disconnect my mind at least 3 times a week, in which I will either go to the theater, watch a movie, go for food, date night, have a dinner with a friend or something. And I said 3 times a week, but 3 times a week is like having like a distraction, like watching a movie, a series or something like that. And also have like an evening that I do something with Kat. Can be seeing your friends or something like that, just because the next day I'll come back stronger. First, since I'm a high achiever, I always think about what I can create next and what I can accomplish and all that type of stuff. Doing that, helped me to boost up the urgency that the next day I want to be productive, I want to create something, and I just come back so much stronger mentally, physically, and just more creative. So I guess take time to chill out, to relax, come back with new perspective, and crush it. So the common theme here is yourself. There's a lot of people who try to bypass that, they are too busy to go to the gym, they're too busy to eat well, they're too busy to invest time in learning new things. But at the end of the day, you are the core thing. You're the core of the wheel. You are the car. You are the thing that will get you where you want to be, And if you don't take care of yourself, then there's no way in hell that you will sustain the level of success that you currently have, that you will, or achieve the success that you want to have. So it's important to be optimal and really focus on yourself and listen to yourself. Listen to what you truly want. Listen to what you should do. Follow your instinct of what's the next thing you should focus on. And I do believe, even like in terms of food, it's like if you were putting diesel into a normal car, it doesn't work. So you need to have the right nutrient and the right fuel to sustain your level of activity and sustain the success that you want to have. And a well-tuned body will be a well-tuned tool to do everything that you want to do in life. And I also post something on Instagram the other day, and I will just read what I've wrote, and I think it's super important, and it's just the essence of life, I think. And it's the following: I wish you all the success and the money in the world, so you realize that there's more to life. For me, all the goods or money that I amass is to create the most meaningful, impactful content to inspire as many people as I can. I truly believe I can touch billions of lives. Then I just thank my girlfriend for all the support and that she believed in me when I had nothing, and I had just a big picture of where I wanted to be and just a vision of what I could create, while a lot of people were just laughing in my face because I was taking selfie and I was training in the gym, and they were seeing just that as being the thing. But it was more to that. That's just the cover of the book. That's just the thing that brings attention to the overall message. And I think we should all focus on ourselves first, to better ourselves mentally, physically, and to develop the skills that we need instead of wasting time doing things that are pointless for us. So on that, I hope that you have enjoyed this video, guys. It was intense the entire day. It was just like the up and down and bring everything together. That was something new that I was trying to do. I hope it was good. And on that, I will see you in the next episode. Make sure to subscribe below. And in the next episode, I'm going to Los Angeles and I have another message for you. Peace.
They're still waiting for some sort of invitation. It's never coming along. Oh no, you get just what you get. Get high with your best friends.